The LDF Partner App makes it easy to increase business through finance. It allows you and your sales teams to easily structure finance solutions to meet your customer budgets, provide finance quotations, submit applications, and receive updates via email. Your sales team will simply sync the app to their mobile devices, laptops, and/or desktops, allowing you to keep track of your customer finance proposals wherever and whenever you like. Creating new quotes is easy. Simply click on New Quote. Enter the customer name. Then select the relevant finance purpose. This drop-down will be customized to your equipment. Add a description of the asset being financed. And finally, the sales price excluding VAT. Click Next. Before we complete this screen, now's a good time to show you how to navigate within the LDF Partner App. At the top of the screen you'll see two arrows. These help you move between the different stages of the quote system. In between the two arrows is a drop-down box. Again, this helps you to jump between the stages. The equipment screen is where you enter the details of the equipment to be financed. You then move on to the finance screen, where the details of the finance application are completed. The summary screen summarizes the details of the quote to be issued. The customer screen is where you confirm who the quote is for and the details of the decision maker. Finally, the action screen allows you to issue the quote to your customer. Let's get back to the quote. Start by selecting the relevant product. Again, this will be customized according to your preferences. Enter how long your customer has been trading. Now select either payment, if you want to simply enter the total price and quote for monthly repayments, or sales price to enter a monthly payment figure that your customer can afford. We'll look at payment first. Enter the total sale price excluding VAT. You can choose the preferred payment frequency. You can then either select the total payments to find a monthly payment amount that your customer is happy with. Remember, the monthly payment amount is also shown at the very top of the screen. Now let's look at the sales price option. When sales price is selected, you'll notice that the total sale price excluding VAT is greyed out. You can now enter the monthly payment amount that your customer requires. The total sale price will change if the monthly payment amount is not enough to pay for the equipment in full. This option allows you to play with the numbers until you come up with a monthly payment figure and total payments number that both you and your customer are happy with. To move on with a quote, press Next. Here's a summary of your quote. It shows the equipment type, the finance product selected, total cost, payment frequency, the period for the loan, known as the term, initial and subsequent installments, and finally, the facility fee. If you're happy with everything detailed on the summary, click Next. Alternatively, use the navigation at the top of the screen to move back to the finance screen. At the customer screen, you have two options: partial credit application or full credit application. Let's start with the partial credit application. If your customer is not quite ready to make a decision on finance or purchasing your equipment, this route is the ideal option. You'll be asked to complete some basic customer information that will enable LDF to call the customer to obtain the required information for underwriting, should they wish to proceed with finance in the future. Simply provide the registered company name as registered with Companies House or the name on the business bank statements, the contact details of the individual for LDF to call. Once completed, click Next. Now let's look at the full credit application. This route enables LDF to quickly underwrite the finance on your proposals. Here you will be required to complete specific information about the business and owners applying for finance. With a full credit application, you will need to complete the registered company name as registered with Companies House or the name on the business bank statements, the trading style, i.e. sole trader, limited company, etc., trading address of the business, website address, and the number of partner or directors when not a sole trader. You will also need to complete the full contact details of the decision maker. For all business owners, we also require personal details: full name, date of birth, home address, and if they are a homeowner. This information is required under anti-money laundering regulations and personal search requirements. Please be assured that LDF will always contact the customer to gain authority before we conduct any form of credit underwriting. Once completed, click Next. Once you click Next, the quote will be automatically saved into your saved quotes. You now have the option to email the quote to either your customer or to yourself. There may be times that you wish to talk through the quote with the customer in person. If so, select Email to Supplier. You can then print off the quote in preparation for your customer meeting. In this example, we'll email the quote direct to your customer. Click on Email Customer Quote. A pop-up will appear to confirm the quote has been sent. Click Close. You've now issued a finance quote. It's really that simple. After a quote is issued, 3 emails are sent. One goes to the customer and one to you. We at LDF also receive a copy as confirmation. You will now see a new section called Issued Quotes has appeared on both your home screen and the left-hand navigation. You'll also notice that the quote is no longer within the Saved Quotes section. Once your customer has confirmed acceptance of the quote, you're ready to finalize the quote and submit it to the LDF team. Click on Issued Quotes and click on the quote you want to progress. Before you submit quote to LDF, it's important to check all the details are correct. Once happy, click on the arrow in the top corner. The Final Action screen allows you to complete the application and submit it to LDF. Use the comment box to add any additional details or request LDF to contact you or your customer. By clicking I agree, you're confirming you have followed the process. This covers all compliance issues. Finally, click on Submit to LDF. That's it. You've successfully submitted a finance application to LDF. Your partner team will keep you up to date with progress of the application. Remember, you can view all your applications in the underwriting section that now appears on the home page and in the left navigation section. The contact section shows the details for your account manager. If you have any questions, simply contact your account manager. You have 3 options when working with saved quotes. You can edit, delete and copy. Close simply exits the pop-up. If you wish to edit the quote, you'll be taken back into the same quote screens as you saw when you were initially preparing the original quote. Simply follow the same process as before to make any amends to your quote. Selecting delete will do just that, but be careful as there is no undo. There may be times when you have different customers purchasing the same equipment or the same customer purchasing different equipment. In these instances, you can save time by copying a previously saved quote. When you select copy, you will again be taken to the new quote screens that you have seen earlier. Simply change the details you need to create a new quote. There are 2 options in the advanced section: Reload Application and Synchronize App. As it's a mobile application, there will be occasions when you're out of a reception. The good news is that this doesn't mean that you can't use the app. Once you're back in range, simply click on Synchronize App, and any work you've done offline will be synced back into the system. Reloading application is the equivalent of a factory reset. You should consult your account manager before reloading the application.